Hi, David.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm very well. Very good.
Okay, this is David Salmon and welcome to Landlord Journal. Let's get straight into our questions, 20 questions from property people. Okay, who is David Salmon and how did you get into property?
Okay. I work full-time as a property mentor and coach. How did I get started? I started over 20 years ago when I was working for a large American bank looking at lending money on property. I then moved into broking, mortgage broking. I became a financial advisor and I became a main board director of one of the largest mortgage brokers in the country. After a while I thought, now hang on there, I'm working for an employer here, I want to be starting my own business. And that's what I did back in 1989, over 20 years ago, mainly specialising in commercial mortgages, and I ran that business for over 15 years. During that time I could see a lot of people making money from property and I could see how successful they were. So in 1998 I started to build my own property portfolio and bought a number of properties in the South East London area over a 12-month period. And that's how I got started.
Very good. Okay. One of the questions people wanted to know was what is your strategy for 2009?
Now in 2009 you've got to be very, very careful. Now there's a lot of properties out there which are heavily discounted and look to be a good deal. But what I'm looking for with regard to my own personal strategy, and that is look at properties where there's a high demand for tenants, because what's happened is that the rental income has come down and the tenant demand has also weakened. So you've got to look at areas where there's good demand and then start to look at properties which are below market value, and to be buying properties at 25 to 30% below market value in good areas. Don't just buy in properties where there's a discount. So that's my strategy for 2009.
Thank you very much. Okay. When do you put money into a property deal?
I do put money into a property deal, but on the basis that I can either see some very good positive cash flow coming out over a reasonable period of time, so my money comes back usually over a period of 12 months, or I can unlock that money back out again out of the deal, usually between 0 to 6 months' time. So that's my strategy with regard to putting money in.
Okay. And how do you finance your deals?
I finance most of my deals through joint ventures. So I'm teaming up with somebody in order to share the risk and to be able to work with them side by side to make the deals work. Shares the work with regard to time, and also shares the work with regard to resources as well.
Excellent. And what is the most effective or successful way of marketing for you?
Now, when I first started, my most successful way of marketing was working with estate agents, building a rapport with them, building a relationship with them, so that when a property came on the market, they would phone me first, give me the deal before it went into the newspapers or before it's advertised in the window, etc., or before they phoned anybody else. So I'll be the first point of call with regard to that. So that was my successful strategy back when I first started, and one that can be worked today. Now, how I buy properties right now, and that is usually through joint ventures, so it's usually through networking and with other people that I've built up over the years.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.